Yeah, we're just gonna do it different tonight. I was gonna go through the whole spiel and say all these cool things, but my mind's been blown already with our guest tonight, and also, quite frankly, I'm just probably gonna bring Michael on here, and then we'll start talking about our sponsors like 23 and Opus Camper and CBI and of course our buddy Chad at Overland Addict. So anyway, I've been gone and I'm still not caught up. So let's bring Michael in and man, I'll let him just take over.
Hey everybody. Welcome to the All Over Overland show. It feels like it's been a while because my computer shitted out on us last Tuesday and we were going to have Gazelle tents on and we're going to have them back a different day because
that's because of the person.
Totally my fault. I had too much shit on the hard drive. So I had to get all
that porn. I saw your porn, dude.
Nah, that's only on my phone. It's not on my laptop. I know better.
That's your story. Stick to it.
Yeah. My daughter looks at my laptop, so I got to keep that stuff off there.
All right.
Hey, we got an awesome show coming up. But first of all, 23-0. I still need. Is the sleeping bag available yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Kind of holding out on that.
I think really he said last two weeks ago that it was any time now. So okay. that double is
yeah.
I'm ready for that.
And I still haven't seen in person the wedge tent that they have. I'm excited. I really want to see that.
Dude, the Kabari is cool. Is a matter of fact. Here's the Kabari.
G'day campers, Justin from 23-0. I'm in the Kabari tent. You'll find it at 230.com. Come and check out what makes it different to all the other hard shells that you're looking at.
He sleeps a lot.
That's son of a gun. It's
like he wakes up every time.
I know. It's either under a blanket or he's in the tent.
Or both.
And when he finds out I was in Salt Lake and I didn't even call him,
you didn't bring. Well, what you'll be in trouble for is that you didn't bring any oil fire with you.
Oil fire, yeah.
Shameless plug for oil fire whiskey out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
give us a call.
Crack me up. Anyway,
and I wasn't able to make it to Overland Addicts giving back, for open Thanksgiving, their open house customer appreciation meal that they did. My daughter, I ended up getting the first half of Thanksgiving week because they were going to go to the beach. And then my family decided to throw a little kind of surprise Thanksgiving get together. And we were going to do dinner and we ended up going to the drive-in movie theater.
I saw that.
And watched Ghostbusters. And it was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah. Damn. It was a lot of fun.
I can't stand going to movies. I can't sit still long enough.
I love it. The only thing I was upset about is that I wasn't able to
pop the top,
get the tent open.
Yeah,
because the kids, kind of start getting anxious. And I'll tell you something. Everybody's gonna be disappointed at me, and even our guest because I didn't tell her. But I'm drinking coffee.
Because I got the oil fire right here.
Because I've got a swallow of it behind me, so when we have to do mandatory whiskey shot, I do have some available. But I was up off and on most of the night last night. I stayed over at Sarah's, so
Yeah.
Well, her kids were up quite a bit. So
I missed Chad's open house unfortunately too, because I was in Utah.
You went to go visit family in Utah. Yeah.
We stopped in Keystone and skied for 2 days.
What?
Yeah, it was like we were going. This is the funny part here. So we're on our way across 70. We leave Denver. We're going up through the pass. We get to Loveland, and I'm like, damn, we should take the Loveland Pass. I'll take everybody to the Continental Divide and go up top where it's snowy. So we did, but then when we came back around to join 70, we noticed that there was like 7 slopes open at Keystone. Well, Amelia at that time was starting to feel bad. before we get to Utah and end up in the ER. But anyway, so we stopped and we just decided, screw it, let's get a hotel. So we got a Hampton for 2 nights. We rented all the ski equipment, and well, I didn't ski, but everybody else did. So anyway, it was fun. And then the funny thing is, our guest tonight is in Grand Junction, and I've been in Grand Junction twice in a week.
That's crazy. Hey, before we get there though, what are your what is your take on the Surf Out Nissan electric 2028 vehicle concept truck thing?
Yeah, the one you posted today, I wanted to put your pictures up, but when I put them on the screen, they're fuzzy. I think you sent me low resolution ones.
Maybe it's saved that way. Maybe.
Yeah, okay. They were real fuzzy, but Michael's posted it on the All Over Overland page and I think on the Overland radio as well. But
yeah,
I don't like it.
You know, I don't know. Like there was a ton of comments on it because I posted on like the Nissan groups that I'm in, and a couple other overlanding groups. And then I did a podcast about it also where I talked about kind of what I thought about it and what I thought about electric. So still go and listen to it, but I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown. It's funny that the comments were all kind of like, just because it's electric, why do we need to make it ugly?
It's ugly. It might even border on fugly.
And I do think that it's a better version of the Cybertruck, though.
I don't know, man.
Because it's more round.
Yeah.
It's not so hard. Angled.
Listen, it's a concept, and 28
it'll never see the light of day.
It'll probably never see the light of day.
Yeah. But again, I don't understand why. I don't know that electric's going to be the next thing that replaces oil, natural gas, or gas. I think it'll be something else, unless they're able to really, really develop the solar. And I don't know. You're kind of a smart guy. I don't know why, if windmills can turn and create power, why can't they get that from each wheel?
I have no idea. There's a theory behind it.
It seems like that should be enough.
So it'd be like perpetual, just going.
Yeah, like you charge your vehicle overnight, and then as you drive it, it's going to drain power out of the battery as you drive it, obviously.
Right.
But if you're spinning the wheels and if it's working just like the dang windmills, it just feeds back into the battery and it just kind of does this. And you have solar. If you can also have about 500 watts of solar on top, Dude, even if it adds another 150 miles to your day.
I don't know. I can put a $10 million airplane just about anywhere you want to in the world, but I can't tell you why that doesn't work. Sorry.
Yeah, so weird. Well, anyway, go ahead. What else we gotta do?
One more thing. Shit, I lost it. Son of a bitch. I had something I was going to
Big Iron.
No. Yes,
okay.
More Expo.
Right.
Tickets. You got to go get your tickets online for More Expo.
And if you use the code over 20, you get 20% off.
Yes, that's the next thing I was going to say. So you got to get those because I got to be honest with you. There are so many new vendors.
It's crazy.
That are showing. I mean, there are vendors that I never would have even imagined that are coming on. But you want to talk about a big show? This is starting to be Overland Expo.
Well, it's different. Overland. We talked about this. Overland West and all the Overland Expos are more like a SEMA. They're big ticket items. There's not a lot of I can grab it and take it home with me.
These are shopping shows.
Product. And More Expo has that too, but there's a lot of vendors there selling the shit out of stuff.
Yep. Speaking of that, I wonder if our guest tonight's going to be at the More Expo.
We need to push that.
Let's bring our guest in and
are you ready?
You do your introduction. Here we go.
Okay. So what we're going to have, I found this product. I thought it was awesome. Bumped into them at Mountain West, got their card, didn't really get a chance to really dive into it because their booth was crazy busy. So I was able to get the card and run away. But Tailgate and Go. If you guys haven't checked this out, it is phenomenal. And we have Taylor here with us right now.
Hi.
Now, is it Taylor or It's Taylor.
Taylor.
It's Taylor.
Why did I want to say it was like Tyler? I don't know why I was getting weird. You know, like Laura
What's in the
and
coffee?
Laura and Laura.
Going so well with opening, and then no, it's good. It's good.
Well, it's because I looked into Lee's eyes and I said, "Hi, Lee," and I got all kinds of nervous and I just messed my whole intro up.
Oh Jesus!
There's a story about that later, so we'll hit that later.
Let's ask Taylor what she's drinking first.
What are you drinking?
Well, I'm waiting on you guys. I have my favorite White Claw here for later. You know, because.
Well, I say pop the top. I say pop the top on that thing because we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Okay, you need it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a mandatory whiskey shot if you're listening.
Cheers, boys. Thanks for having me.
Woo! That made my nose burn. It's good stuff. Damn, girl.
Oil fires. Whoa, hello.
A shot. I just had to catch up.
Okay, got it.
I can't wait to camp with you because that could be fun.
There's gonna be a party somewhere.
That could be a lot of fun. So you have everybody needs to go and get onto your YouTube page and check out your page. Your videos are awesome.
Thank you.
I have enjoyed it. I've been blown away with, and we'll get into the whole modular setup of the Tailgate and Go here in a little bit, but I'm blown away with all the shit you can do with them.
So versatility was key because, okay, what happens? You go camping, right? You've got that one picnic table. Everybody's got their crap scattered everywhere. So we just thought, why not make an area that can act as a kitchen, because you want to gather all your family, you want to have all your cooktops, you want to have all your space, you want to have your groceries somewhat organized.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how it came to life.
Well, didn't you forget all the stuff for hamburgers?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. And I don't know if I will ever live that down. All right.
See, you got to be careful. I'll sneaky. Like sometimes I don't research anything and I just jump on here. And then there's other times where I go and just like, watch videos and
right to the kill. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you how it went down? I mean,
I do. I want the origin story.
Okay, so Dad and I go camping, little brother, everything's cool. But when you're just in a rush to go camping, so you basically grab your city market bags, you throw them in the truck. You grab that one tote with all your crap in it, you throw it in the truck. So I'm, up the hill, whatever. And I get out and Dad's like, all right, unloading stuff. And he's like, hey, where's the oil? Let's get the burgers started. And I'm like, yeah, let me look through these 17 bags and this one tote. This much oil. So then I'm like, awesome. We're not going to be able to really make anything. And then he's like, where's the spatula? And I'm like, spatula? Man, Daddy's really coming at me right now.
Dang, you were getting it from all sides.
Oh, it was so bad. So that's how it went down. And my dad was like, where's your chuck box? And I go, chuck box? Granted, I've been camping my entire life. I never heard chuck box. So my dad is like, how am I such a bad father? And I'm just like, it's not my fault. I don't know. So we went home. We basically took the wood box that him and his dad had made, with all your camping stuff in it. Because the chuck box was on the covered wagon, all that jazz. And so we basically took that idea. We got a tote from Target. He starts slicing away at it, like, where things would fall down and what things would do and cutting boards. And we literally attached a cutting board with I don't even know, like a joint, just like random.
Calm down. You're in Colorado. You're not allowed to say joint like that. So.
Not in that way. Okay.
Okay.
So that all goes down. We've got this tote and I look at it and I go, Dad, you are having a midlife crisis. Like for real. You're cutting a tote up. Like this.
Did he look crazy? I mean, did he look like he was going?
He had foam pieces with little cup holders in them. And I was like, oh my God, you've lost it, bro. You have lost it.
That's funny.
Oh, so that all goes down. Then, we start making prototypes out of aluminum. They're 100% aluminum, by the way. Keep them lightweight. So all that happens. And about 9 prototypes later, here we are.
Well, and it's crazy that you guys have gone through and thought of everything. Because the cutting boards act as dividers so that you can keep your bread from getting smashed by the cans.
You do your homework. Gosh.
I know, right?
So I've got 2 other sisters, and he literally took this to every kid and my mom, my grandparents, and said, what would you add if you could add, and of course, you don't want to get too elaborate with it, but there was just all the necessities that you needed.
Too elaborate. You even have the kitchen sink.
I know.
I think you went elaborate.
I know. We even have like trash hooks on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Trust me, once you have one, you can't live without it. I'm just saying. Not biased either.
Well, and I just got more and more excited as I was watching the videos, because I was like, this is such a common sense thing that you need. As we go through this, I started out kind of backpacking and doing things like that. So as I wanted to be more comfortable and bring more stuff with me, you get to the vehicle and then you start upgrading from like Walmart crap to like better stuff that's going to last forever. And this totally makes sense to me, because I'm using the bed of the tailgate, which is great. But what I love about yours is that you can slide it to the bed of the tailgate, or you can put it on a tray, basically, on a stand and get it kind of away. And I like to make a horseshoe with the bed of the truck, and I want it to be on the side, and I want to use because I've got a mountain hatch, insert. So I use it as my huge cutting board most of the time, or at least where I put food people can come and get and all that kind of stuff. So it just makes total sense. So your dad's an evil genius.
I know.
And your dad's name is Ron.
Ron.
Let's go ahead and throw his name out. And your brother Kobe's not with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's with us. He's just not here.
Yeah, that sounded. I'm sorry. Yes.
He's no longer with us. No, he's around.
Yeah,
he's
still around. Yeah, gotcha.
So you guys, just wanted to have this, a little late night. I think they're probably both in bed at this time. Just
that's funny.
But anyway, so the box, what's nice about it too is the fact it's kind of that in between. So if you don't necessarily want to buy a camper, for $20,000, and maybe you are camping in the rooftop tent, or maybe you are camping out of your car, it's an option that it's not married to your vehicle, so you can take it in and out from vehicle to vehicle. And then also just provides that kitchen without having to, hey, let's buy the trailer inside. Hey, let's cook bacon inside our trailer, stink it up. This baby.
Take it away. This baby.
Don't.
You did it. You did it.
Don't you dare.
So if you watch her videos, you will notice that she says baby all the time. Slide this baby in. Put this baby up here. Let's carry this baby over here. Slide this baby back with these handrails. Yeah.
Stop. You're going to make white clock with my nose.
That's the goal. That's the goal that we have every show, is to do that. And it's a couple of other little things that I noticed. Like, for people that haven't seen this, you really need to go check out the videos. And one of the things that I really like, because if you get the big one, it's kind of big. Like, it fills up like the whole width of a truck, right?
It is.
Basically,
so it's right inside the wheel wells. It's 46 by 18 by 18, so it fits right between the wheel wells of the truck.
But you guys even came up with a solution for that if you want to get it out of the bed of your truck.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you don't want to take up any of that storage in your vehicle, because that's crucial for all your other camp stuff, then we also have that swing away hitch, and that swings 90 to 180 degrees and then goes right back in the truck, and you can travel on the highway with it, which is awesome.
And what's even cooler that I noticed, and I hadn't seen a video where you mentioned it, you have the piece that goes over the top and locks down so nobody can get into it when it's on the hitch.
Yes, sir. We have a piece of stainless that goes over top, stainless steel, that literally goes through so you can padlock it. So if you're leaving it at hunting camp in the parking lot, I've driven from New York to California, Florida, and then, of course, Missouri to the More Expo. And
did you go last year?
We did.
Son of a bitch, Lee.
How did we miss that?
What the hell?
Did you miss us? You guys hate us.
We went live 38 times or something like that, interviewing people, and
and I was flagging down every someone with the camera. I was like, "Will you please come film this? Will you please?"
We didn't walk around. You had to come see us.
Oh
yeah, we had our own little booth. We're kind of bougie.
It's
okay. Oh yeah, we have signs.
Hey, we'll be there this year doing the same thing, and we have our own booth. And this year we're actually gonna have some new equipment, so we may be walking around.
Yeah. We want to take it on the road to the people.
Okay, well, let's go.
So yeah. Okay, cool.
So, well, with that, what I was saying was I've traveled all over. Box has never been stolen, and also it's highway tested. Just saying. The swing out hitch.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something
I went
fell out
somewhere
and
with
went
that.
bouncing down the highway.
No, but I did leave a tailgate down because I was loading my box up. I left the tailgate down. I went to get on the highway, and it flew out. It did a good old windmill spin to the side of the highway. No damage. No damage. No paint chips. It was pretty cool.
She is my spirit animal, Lee.
Yes.
For sure. That sounds like something I would do. For sure.
I don't want anybody to know what I left the tailgate down and lost.
What did you lose?
Ooh, what did you lose?
7-pointer?
I don't think Michael even knows this. A worn winch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lost it, huh?
So one of the Achilles heels of being my age, I guess, is I get easily distracted. And so, headed on the back of the truck and the tailgate.
You probably had to go pee.
And no, Felicia called me and I had to go do something. I forgot about it. Jumped in the truck, drove off, and I don't know where it's at.
That was a really slick way of saying it was Felicia's fault.
Yeah.
We could
heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's things that we didn't talk about in our
Wait, we got a question.
Oh, we have a question? Let's do it.
Yeah, what is the weight of it?
Okay, so this is our Overlander. I put Overlanders out here. 55 pounds on the small guy, and then 75 pounds on our full size.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And let's talk about that a little bit since you brought it up. So the Overlander, how many days does that, or how many people does that? Like, how do you base that as far as the size? Like when you talk to somebody about the Overlander is perfect for this situation and the other one's perfect for this other situation, what are those?
I would say my determination is honestly who and how are you going to be loading this thing? Because me, I can bear hug the Overlander and get it into my truck. The full size, I keep on this in the garage, and then I back up my tailgate because it's too long for one person to carry. It's not too heavy, but it's too long. So I would say if you are a single traveler, if, maybe your husband or wife or whoever or your roommate works all the time and they can't help you, I like the Overlander because you can do all of it by yourself.
Gotcha.
And also it fits in the back of a Jeep and
nice.
4Runner. But then the full size is nice. I would say the full size is if you're going to serve a bunch of people, tailgating, that kind of thing. And then the Overlander is kind of like a two-man deal, I would say.
Okay.
But
Lee, for Christmas, I'll take either one.
You lose 10 inches on this side on the Overlander.
Okay.
That's it.
So you just lose that side, a little bit of that space on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
So for those that don't know, you're somewhat of a TV celebrity.
I mean, if
tell everybody that's listening and watching how you became such a celebrity on TV.
Well, I do have to say, a lady in the grocery store today did flag me down. She was like 93, but her name was Judy, and she was like, "I recognize you." So she recognized me from Shark Tank season 11, episode 5.
Yep.
How was that experience? That had to be just a blast.
Oh my gosh, it was surreal. So we literally went to try out, and they say, "Okay, you're going to try out in front of our cast, not like back of the house cast type deal."
Gotcha.
And so me and Dad, they say, "You have 1 minute to talk about your product." We sat there for 10 minutes explaining it to the guys. So I had such a good feeling about it when we were trying out. And
yeah.
But then finally getting through all these hoops of getting there, it's surreal. Like, that song by Eminem where it's like, "His palms are ready, vomit on a sweater already, mom spaghetti." That song was playing through my head as I was floating up to the carpet. It was crazy. Swear to God. And all I could do was stare at Lori.
Yeah, because you've got kind of a crush.
I've got a girl crush.
Yeah, which is fine. I've got boy crushes on Matthew McConaughey and Brad Pitt, so it's okay.
I just love her. She's just such an inspiration.
Do you want me to let her know that you have a crush?
Yeah, because check this story out. Lee bumps in and knows everybody, and Lee has, of course, a Shark Tank story.
Yeah, back in the flying days, I flew one of our sales ladies up to Chicago. We're gonna have dinner with a client or somebody she knows, and we go to this really expensive restaurant, steakhouse, and who's sitting there but Lori Grenier and her husband, and had a great dinner. Just super nice people. Tried to get me to go fly for them, but I wouldn't move to Chicago. So, but yeah, she's very nice, and we've exchanged messages a time or two. But yeah, cool lady.
It's like you two are almost related because, like, you have a daughter named.
I have a daughter named Taylor, and we have Taylor here. Her dad's name's Ron, and my dad's Ron. So,
yeah, it's really weird.
Brother?
Huh?
I said, are you my brother?
Yeah. That's so funny.
Dad never told you.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just kind of fun. So now, before you guys got into the Tailgate and Go, you guys outdoor family?
Yes. So, I mean, all over Colorado, we would just go camping, fishing, mostly around fishing trips, like grandparents, the whole bit. They would take us everywhere in their camper. They had one of those, like Fords with the pop up in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would just, ride around in that. All of us kids would just ride in there. Probably not the safest choice, but yes, just all over, all the time going.
Gotcha. And if I remember correctly, you were kind of a camper, like take your tent and, go camp somewhere. So not like necessarily ride out of your vehicle. And so did you do that for a long time before kind of getting into a little bit more vehicle friendly camping?
Well, so that's a thing too, is I don't necessarily, I mean, we have one rooftop tent on our van, but I still am a ground sleeper. So, I mean, I'm still looking for my rooftop tent.
Well, you're young, so it's okay.
Yeah. So
as you get a little older,
you get to our age,
you're gonna want a rooftop tent, and then you're gonna be like, I need to spend money and get a better mattress in this rooftop tent. Like the whole process happens.
Yeah, I need heat and an electric blanket now because it's cold. Yeah. Hey, quickly, our buddy Mark Bruce is
Red Arc.
From Red Arc in Australia is listening to us. Yeah. So, hey, in Australia there, Mark. How you doing, buddy?
And tell Australia all about Tailgate and Go, because I do get calls for this box.
It's one of those things that I think that would really, like, all of those areas, like, it makes sense just to have it. But I mean, in the outback, in Africa or wherever you're going, because it's so compact and modular, and the way that you guys even have, like I was saying earlier, that the cutting boards create the divides and the separation and all that. And how many different modular pieces do you guys have that people can customize? Because you've got a standard that comes with the box, and then you can buy more stuff for it.
So
how many pieces are there?
It comes with the box, 3 cutting boards, 1 with a paper towel rack. It comes with 2 serving inserts. So then your flatware holder, your spice rack, that kind of thing. And then you customize with grills, griddles, sinks, stoves, all in our store. But I mean, we have a large pit boss with a resting rack. We have a small grill called our Kuma, and it's 1 level, but it fits inside the box. And then we have, of course, the Blackstone. The Blackstone and our sink are best sellers. Yes.
Big fan.
All you got to do is scrape that, baby, like you're at a hibachi place. Stop. I like the word baby, okay? Lay off me. But you just scrape that puppy.
Puppy? No, you can say baby. It's okay.
Okay, all right.
It's your thing. We need to make T-shirts that say,
"Yeah, baby."
Yeah, baby. That baby. My babies.
Tailgate and Go, that baby.
Yeah, there you go. It's too funny. It's just crazy. As I was watching the videos, there was just more stuff that you could add to it. And I was like, you guys have thought about every damn thing that anybody could think of. And I also like that you're like the size of your little pop-ins. I can't remember what you call them, but the little cases you said are restaurant size, and like you can go buy those and just fill those in.
Listening.
I'm telling you, it's weird.
Yes,
I never do this. I never
like,
do this.
The serving inserts that they have at like Subway, those ones
Yeah.
are the same ones. They're restaurant grade. So you can go buy those at a restaurant store, have your beans, coleslaw, everything in the cooler, and then pop those into our universal size.
How cool is that?
Cool. So,
and that way it's right there. Everybody can just come and get their crap.
Exactly. And we put, so the box is 360, so you can put the serving all down the back, you know, put cutting boards, those serving entries all the way down. So then, you know, they come by, see the cook with the hamburger, grab that, come around the back, ketchup, mustard, mayo, silverware, napkins, you know, and then it just creates a flow too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any of these incorporated into trailers?
Like
is anybody building a trailer that has this as the kitchen basically?
Yes. So, well, we actually, what we've been doing is for Sprinter vans, we've been taking our basket on our swing out hitch, and then people are building braces for it and using it as their kitchen so it can go indoor and outdoor in their Sprinter vans.
Ooh.
But
I was thinking of when I get one, looking to see about putting a slide to where just like my fridge would have a slide, that this would have a slide that came out.
So Hinckley Overland in Utah, they actually incorporated our box like that with their cooler. You guys should check it out. It's Hinckley Overland. Hinckley.
Do that.
And they bought a ton of boxes from us to incorporate into their trailers. You should just check out their design and see. I haven't looked at the YouTube channel or anything, but we met them at the show over in Utah. I can't remember the name of it right now, but super cool guys.
The backwoods. What was that one? The outdoor. What
outdoor
was that?
Outdoor adventure
expo.
Outdoor adventure expo.
Maybe.
Is that it?
Yeah,
okay.
I had to look at my tag from when I was there working it. So yeah, it's outdoor
again,
adventures.
and he didn't. Jeez, Lee.
And he didn't come say hi.
Man, I wasn't there.
I hardly had time to leave the booth.
He was gone for 3 months during that time. He's camped
171 nights.
Let me just wipe tears with this really nice business card we have.
Yeah. Look at that.
Damn.
He's camped 171 nights this year so far.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. If he gets to 183, that's half a year camping.
I was just going to say, geez.
Yeah. And next year he's going to try for 200. Yep. And he's got a significant other.
I was going to say, is he married? Because
how the hell do you think I stay married? She's the one that packs all my shit to leave.
Nice.
I've gotten a message. It's time for Lee to leave. It's time for him to go.
Dear God, y'all in the TikTok thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. His wife does TikTok. I do TikTok. It's fun.
Don't we all?
Time for Lee to leave. Fantastic.
It's a good
time.
So
I'm on Hinckley
you guys
Overland.
have said pickup truck. You've said pickup truck a few times. What pickup truck are you guys tooling around in?
Sorry, I was reading this guy's message. Pretty cool.
Oh,
yes, we will definitely shoot you an email. Local trailer company working on, interested in incorporating this in his trailer. Very cool. I will definitely shoot you an email. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
What you've talked about your pickup truck or like the company truck. What are you guys tooling around in?
Well, so I have my Toyota Tacoma. Dad has his Raptor. We have 2 Mercedes Sprinter vans. He's obsessed with Sprinter for I don't know why.
Raptors are badass.
Yeah.
So
Lee's got a partner. Well, it's a company truck, and it has 40s on it. His Raptor has 40s on it that he drives.
Oh, their dog.
It's bad.
And the other one has it's the real V8, it's the first gen, but the other one has 37s.
Do you have steel frame?
Shit, I guess. I don't know.
Is it a steel frame or aluminum frame? That's the big deal.
Oh, it's steel frame. Yeah, it's the first gen.
Boy, nice.
It's the heavy one.
Good.
With
That's
the big 6.2 V8 in it.
Now, Lee will make fun of the Toyota all day long, though.
I know, but I'm also,
it's okay.
It's all right.
I mean,
like driving a car that's just, just up there. It's fun.
Gotcha.
They're good if you're not in a hurry and you're not towing anything.
Exactly. I'm not towing anything. I got my tailgate and go.
There you go. And that's what I was going to say is that like with the trailer companies and different things, like it makes sense because it's so compact and it has everything. Because for me, like with all the kitchen stuff that goes in there, I've got at least 2 of my totes that I take.
Yep.
You know, and the 2 totes would take up at least that much space, but then they're bouncing around. Then I got to open each one and find out which one has whatever in it. And this just has everything where I need it, right where I want it. And then you can, so on the Overlander, is that basically, do you have like 2 spaces in the back to be able to lock things into?
Yeah. So
because on the bigger one, you've got 3 different spots, right?
So you can just flip her around because it's lightweight. You actually do have 3.
Oh, is there 3 on that one too? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. So, I mean, when are we gonna?
Open it up. Let's do it.
Do it. Okay.
Ah, let's do it.
Okay.
Show us what it does.
All right, people. This is Kona, everyone.
Hi,
So
Kona.
here. But I just want to say that we are 100% made in the U.S. B,
Very nice.
100% aluminum, family owned and operated. So thank you for checking out Tailgate.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about all those stupid computer chips that
Hey,
we need from China.
Brian says not to worry about what we say. It's the people listening that matter.
Wow.
And Chad, they're based out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Which
so come check us out.
Yeah, which is, you know.
Oh yeah,
cool
there
place.
you go. Okay, perfect. You're good. Yeah.
So guys, this is Tailgate and Go, your portable modular outdoor kitchen and dry box that you can take camping, fishing, tailgating, any outdoor cooking, you know, even disaster relief.
Ooh, nice throw in there. I like that.
Thank you. So you got your trash/rag hooks on each side because you don't want to go tie that trash bag a half mile on a tree, and you also don't want it blowing in the wind, you know? So trash hooks on each side. Bottle opener, very important. You have handles on the front that allow you to pull it to the tailgate, you know, flip it around, do all those things you need to do, tie it down. Just, I don't know, lots of options. You have a lock to lock it with a padlock up front here. But we have a nice butterfly latch, secures it tight. Let's throw this baby out. We have fold down cutting board. Machine washable, FDA approved.
A little hole for your thumb.
Little hole for your thumb, that's important as well.
It's where you slide that baby in.
Hey, what you know? What you know? I know I say it way too much. Okay. All your matches, all your headlamps, all your spatulas, all your napkins, they're going to go in this bad boy so they're not rattling around where you can't find them. Up in our storage netting up top. And that is made right down the road from us. I found local stores for that. Your stove stores inside. Just look over that bad boy there. All of our stoves are butane. And it has up to 10 different locations on your box.
How badass is that, guys?
That's
what it does.
Cool.
You take the things out and you hook it to the outside all the way around it.
And you can put it, you got that coming? You see it right there? Seriously, all the way around the box on that bad boy. Then we have serving insert, all your flatware, beans, coleslaw, whatever. That has up to 10 different locations. Cutting boards. You're getting ready to prep. You're getting ready to rest a steak off of your grill. That baby can go inside.
That baby.
Well, and that baby right there can hold a paper towel underneath it.
Can someone please make me some t-shirts after this podcast?
We actually have a company that does that. Long Creek Overland Apparel Company can do that for you.
Our buddies at Long Creek can. But somebody had a suggestion that you need to have a shirt that says "Scrape that baby and go."
Oh my God! Yes, please.
I like slide it in and out.
There it is. Brian had the scrape that baby and go.
That's awesome.
Yes, good shirt. He said. All right, let me get back to my job here, folks.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Spice rack. You know, that baby can go right there if you want, or like I said, you want to send us into a prep station. Kona, will you put our spices to the back, please? Hey, Kona, we're getting ready to serve the family. Will you put the flatware back there so everybody can grab a fork and a knife and everything else? So we got 360 stations all the way around. But your cutting boards, Act as dividers, keeping your breads away from your canned goods. They slide right out. Got 2 more of those puppies. So this right here is your standard unit. It's got your 4 cutting boards, essentially. Custom powder coating in any 2 colors. Just saying. Any sports team, we're an official NFL product, so if you want to match your sports team, you can.
Wow, that's awesome.
I saw that you guys are licensed. No, wait, just NFL? You don't do SEC or anything like that?
No,
College?
so we have a lot of college teams, but we are working on getting the rest of them. College
Can you do the Georgia Bulldogs?
Sucks.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes,
you can?
Go Pokes.
Yes.
Pokes.
Dude, I hope they play each other in the playoffs.
I do too.
You know how fun that would be?
Oh, my gosh. I won't talk any shit at all.
Whatever.
I never do.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, I won't. But if you could do one in Georgia Bulldogs now.
Let's do it. Where's your lady? Let's tell her. Christmas.
She don't give a damn.
She lets him do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know, but what if we surprised you? That would be a cool unveiling. Just
So,
like,
yeah. I'm already going to get surprised with a new Warren winch and maybe a new trailer. She just doesn't know about the trailer yet.
Uh-oh. And a new truck and alley cabin.
I that
get nailed down. Okay. Hey, wait, let's let her keep going.
Okay,
what else we got?
Cool. All right. So our griddle. Blackstone griddle.
This is the thing, because I am a huge fan of my Blackstone.
Love that.
Steady out. Okay, so stabilize your leg. Keep that baby level. Conan, will you hand me the base?
Shit, that is so freaking cool.
All right, so
look at that.
18-inch griddle, baby.
Yeah.
So that bad boy clicks right into your modular system, right on the side, and then you have your stabilizer leg hooking in right there.
Look at that. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
In the famous words of one of my buddies, that's just tits.
There you go.
Right there. Let me just make sure I'm all lined up here, folks. Okay. And you got that on back. You got your grease guard.
That's crazy cool.
You got your Blackstone. You got your stove, cutting boards, prep station, rest of the sticks. Grab those eggs. Do what you need to do. Oh, paper towel rack.
See, that's what I was talking about. And you know, I love paper towel racks, Lee.
And you know what I always forget to show people too? There is a bottle opener on
there.
every cutting board.
Is there really?
Yes.
That is insanely cool.
Right on.
All right, so you probably want to be like, oh, you guys have everything but the kitchen sink. That's what I hear all the time. And then we go like this and we go, let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, wow. She is my spirit animal.
Guys.
I love it.
The kitchen sink.
So, oops. Hold on, I gotta move this really quick. Got that? Will you hold that real quick on that? Collapsible. You got your made in the USA tailgate and go.
Nice.
Let's go this way.
Damn, that is so freaking neat. You know, it's amazing to see where you guys have come from when you started and I first saw your product a couple of years ago. It's amazing.
Thank you. Because Dad and I were literally working out of the garage and we were like butt to butt trying to get by, trying to like get orders out. And he stuck a sticker on one of our boxes that wasn't even powder coated yet. It was just aluminum. And he goes, Taylor, call the NFL. And he had this big NFL sticker on there. And I was like, Dad, I can't just call the NFL. So to come this far, to have met with the NFL, to have been on Shark Tank, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
Here's another thing that I think's amazing. So as you're setting this up, the Blackstone's not a lightweight piece of gear.
No, it's heavy.
But as she didn't have counterbalance weight on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't tip over. Like it's balanced correctly. It's built to have that weight on that side. I mean, it's just on either side because you can put it anywhere.
Well, and it's empty too. You got to remember this thing doesn't have any cans in it. It doesn't have anything in it. Like, because if you have, say your box starts out at 75 pounds, then you load that puppy up with a bunch of cans, it's going to balance.
Yeah.
Because it's got space to put probably most of your dry goods that you'll need in it. I mean, depending on like Lee and I, we kind of eat a lot. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
it's a
telling
personal
you,
problem.
So sometime I'm gonna take a video of my box and try not to say baby every 5 minutes. But I'm telling you, if you pack that baby up like Tetris, you can get a lot of things in there. Just saying.
If you stop saying baby, the charm of your videos will just not be there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
You have to say it. It has to be your thing. Like mine at the end of the show, I say go all over because the show's all over Overland. So I say go all over.
Okay.
You know, that's I have to say it every time.
Yeah.
That the baby will be your thing.
Okay. Even though it won't make sense really with the portable outdoor kitchen dry box, but whatever, it's cool.
Oh no, it makes total sense. It works. There's something about it just works.
All right, good.
I love it.
Okay, so there's your box, guys. 100% made in the USA. Tailgate and go.
And
So
just
cool.
to be clear for
Yes.
everybody that's watching or listening, and I know the folks that are listening around the globe can't see this, so you need to go to the Facebook page or YouTube and watch the video, but everything that you have on there was in there.
So it
Right?
didn't start in there, but it all
Okay.
fits in there.
Okay, it all fits in there. Okay.
I can show you that if I need to too, but your stove, sink, Blackstone, all of this fits inside this box as well.
Jeez. Is your
Isn't that-
dad an
isn't that
engineer?
awesome?
You know, he's always been an inventor.
Okay.
So as long as I can remember. I mean, this
Ha-
guy, he invented something to clean out. He used to work for a hearing aid company, and he created this patented tool to clean out hearing aids. Like, he's just always thought of, his mind is always going. This guy doesn't stop.
That's so cool. Well, it's neat to
It's
see how
cool.
far y'all have come.
Texting you at 3 a.m, and he's like, "Hey, we need to fix this on the box." And I'm like, "Dad, I'm sleeping, bro." So
No, it's cool to have a dad that can do everything until like whenever our TV went out whenever I was in high school, and my mom and I were excited because we were going to get a new TV, and he went to Radio Shack. My dad goes to Radio Shack and gets one little piece and solders that bastard onto the motherboard or whatever you call it, and it worked just fine. We were so pissed.
there you go.
Yeah, that's the problem with having a dad that's constantly, his brain's constantly going.
Yeah, because they know exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's how it is.
super cool. I
That
love
is
it.
So neat.
I love it.
Guys.
It really is. And it's
So,
it's
what do you guys have coming up next? Like, do you have something new coming out for it, or do you
No.
have a place that you're getting ready to go to, or anything? Oh, we have something new about to be shown.
So we are coming out with a couple more products. We are actually coming out, since it's our patented system, we're coming out with a cooler.
Ooh.
Nice.
The railing, put on the, but go to the very bottom and grab the small one. Sorry, guys. We weren't completely prepared for this.
You're totally fine.
But we weren't, you know. But,
Yeah.
This is the shit we like.
So,
Yeah. We're all about like first time people see it, or world premiere, or kind of a new thing that not everybody's seen. That's what we want to be known for, is the world premiere radio station show, whatever you want to call us.
you guys-
Show us what you got.
What we got?
Okay, so we took our patented railing system on our boxes.
Right.
We made this for trailers, RVs, anything that has a flat surface. You can put it on the side. I've had people send me pictures, little white trash, but it's cool,
What?
on the side of their trucks.
I
But
love it.
you take this, you mount it to the side of your trailer or your teardrop, and it's compatible with all of our attachments.
So
Oh.
that's cool. So I mean, that's cool.
So
If
this
you look inside of a cargo trailer, you have all the C channel in there, and you
Yes.
just took that and stepped it up way
this is C channel on,
steroids.
because
Crack.
you can put
Yeah.
this. We actually have this lining our whole van where we put all of our attachments up there, but you can actually mount like baskets. We have basket attachments that you can literally put in and then organize your entire van if you want to, or whatever you're doing.
That's
Or on the
just-
outside, you have your tailgate go box, and then you put this on the side of your trailer, and now you have your horseshoe kitchen that you were talking about.
Damn.
That's so
You can
cool.
put a wash station, another cutting board, another whatever you want on the side of your trailer.
That is so cool. Now, do you have those to where, let's say, and I'm getting crazy now because you've just blown my mind with that, But now I'm thinking if you had like a Sprinter van and you put it on the outside to where you could take the tailgate and go and clip it on there.
Okay, so that's
but then you couldn't open it up, so there'd be problems.
Exactly. So that's what your leg stand, our leg kits are for. Put this next to your Sprinter van and then line this. We have our whole van lined out the side. And then you can put up a table to play cards. You can
cutting boards and
the serving.
Or you could have the serving area. Yeah. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Freaking
Christmas is coming up. 4th of July.
Okay, so everybody's gonna want to know the question.
Okay.
The one you have sitting there with the stand, just like it sits. What's that? What do you guys get for that?
What's it run?
So your box is gonna be around $14.50. But that comes with your custom powder coating. So if you want to match a truck or if you want to match a sports team, that's included.
Okay.
But with everything that you're seeing here, you're looking at around $1,800.
Gotcha.
But we will do, how much are they? Around $1,800. But we're going to do a discount for the podcast later. So keep your eyes open for that.
Boom.
Nice.
Get you some of that.
We'll do 10% off your entire order. So you get $180 off right off the bat.
Hell
Very
yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice. I like it.
That's freaking
Dude,
awesome.
It's so cool. Like
it really is.
Okay, so I have a question. How did the Shark Tank thing go?
It went really well. We got an investor. His name is Matt Higgins. He was a guest shark. He's a chairman on the Miami Dolphins. And he's
Did you already have the NFL?
So no, we did not.
Ooh.
He got us in for that. And I will tell you guys, no one knows this story because Shark Tank is always like the big deal, which it is. But personally, for my personal growth, facing the NFL and leading that meeting was one of the coolest moments that I will never forget.
Really?
That's awesome.
So Matt, he took us. He got 20% of our company for $250,000. But he flew us out to New York the next week right after.
It's the connections you make more so sometimes than the money they invest. You know, exactly. it's the be able to get it in different platforms to be seen, all the stuff. Yeah. He
landed us conversations, but since we're made in the US, you know, and it's not quite cost effective because it's 100% aluminum. It's a quality product.
Mm-hmm.
But he got us in the door with Bass Pro. He got us in the door with the NFL. I mean, that's how we became an official NFL product. So he's done
well. And the thing is that your product's gonna last. Like could be something you hand down to your kids, you know, and it'll still be. It'll still.
It's like the old-fashioned chuck box, Mike.
Yeah, but I mean, the old-fashioned chuck box is made out of wood, and it's gonna fall apart.
No, I know, but I mean, think about that. There's a lot of people that still have
there's a lot of people still have their granddad's chuck box.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like shit, but you know, it's still there.
It's time to go get a tailgate and go.
Yeah. So, did you meet Johnny Morris?
No, I want to go. I want to meet Johnny so bad. And
well, I tell you what, if you go to more this next year, which I'm assuming you will be,
is he going?
He's based there, and I'll make a couple calls and see if we can't maybe get you to meet him at the headquarters.
I would love to because my dad's cousin here out in the backwoods, he goes hunting with him all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, dude, don't bug him, but tell Johnny you guys need this at hunting camp. And he's like, oh, I'm scared, Ron. So, you know, let's do it. Let's do the
in Springfield, the Bass Pro Shop, that's the original Bass Pro. So it's the granddaddy if you haven't been there. But
yes, I have.
I know a couple of people, so we could make a call and see if maybe he can visit with you.
I'd like to cook for him. Just tell him that.
He's a really neat guy.
I'll cook for him right here.
Okay, so let's talk about that. What is your favorite thing to cook while you're camping?
Good idea.
Okay, so my favorite all-time thing is getting some andouille sausage, chopping that baby up, getting some bell peppers, chopping those babies up, getting some onions, chopping those babies up, making, you know, like just a little bit of oil, throwing that baby on the grill. You don't even have to add any spices. I mean, you can, but that's my absolute favorite.
I dig it.
It's easy.
That's nice.
You just, you know.
So you want to know one of the craziest things I've made with my Blackstone?
Let's hear it.
And it shouldn't be. It's just going to sound odd when I first say it.
Okay.
But there's something you have to do for mac and cheese.
Really?
So you boil your mac and cheese a minute before it's done. A minute before you're supposed to stop boiling. So it's still...
So wait, time out. Do you put a pot right on the Blackstone?
No, I cook it on another burner.
Okay,
so I do that. But then I get you probably could.
You can.
I mean, as long as it gets hot. Yeah. And then I'll get 5 different cheeses, like shredded cheese.
What kind are we talking?
Oh, we're talking Colby, we're talking cheddar, we're talking all the Parmesan, mozzarella,
pepper jack,
pepper jack, just 5 of your favorite cheeses.
Okay.
And then because it's basically ready just to be mixed in with the cheese, so I'll throw some butter in there, and then I'll throw the cheese in there, and it's so stringy. Oh my gosh!
Why are we talking about this now?
It's so
damn
good.
That sounds good.
That's what I'm saying.
Really good.
Like super hungry.
And then I also make a what is the thing that Taco Bell makes where it's
crunch wrap.
The crunch wrap. The crunch wrap.
I was gonna say I'm all about okay, so cheese quesadilla, of course, that is a staple. Always been a staple. You said that I would have a booger on the show earlier. Now I probably do. Anyway. So so my favorite thing that my dad would make, back in the day when, whatever, I was a kid, tortilla, peanut butter jelly on that.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah.
So good, you guys. You have to try it. Just saying.
Oh yeah. I've had it.
Have you had Nilla wafers with peanut butter?
No. Are we going to go get some?
You make a sandwich.
With marshmallow cream?
No. Just straight up crunchy peanut butter between 2 Nilla wafers. And it can't be vanilla. It has to be Nilla.
It has to be the Nilla.
Okay, and crunchy peanut butter or smooth?
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Oh.
I'm a bigger fan of smooth, like on my sandwich. But on this, it's crunchy. I've done it with regular, and crunchy is a little bit better with the cookie thing.
Okay, I'm done.
So good. And then a bacon sandwich with mustard on it.
Oh.
I literally just had that before we started the show.
Did you seriously?
Swear to God.
You guys don't even know how much I love bacon and mustard. And just that, when I make a BLT, that's all I think about is the bacon and the mustard together.
We were camping and he hands me bacon, bread, and mustard. And I'm like, yes. What are we doing with this? Like, what else is going on here? He was like, that's it. And I was like, I don't know about this. But when I took a bite and it was so good, I was like, it makes total sense. I don't know why I balked at this whole thing anyway, because it makes total sense.
Sit there and cut the tomato and figure out what you're gonna do with the tomato later. I like it.
I don't like tomatoes.
Let's just get it. See?
Yeah, I skipped the tomato. It's too messy.
And I've got to tell you, I kind of like steaks on the Blackstone better than I do on like a propane grill.
Don't tell all your grilling friends that, because they will be mad at you, but it is so true.
It locks in the flavor better. Mm-hmm. Because if not, the flavor goes through the damn thing and just gets into the fire.
Yeah,
think about it. It's like
then you can make gravy with it.
Yeah.
And then you have to clean the gravy.
Hey, wait, who's done that? Somebody did that for you.
Yeah, Lee cooks for me. Lee's my bitch.
Michael doesn't know how to cook. I cook.
Whatever. You've seen my pics.
I cooked his steak and I'm like, dude, you want some gravy over this? And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, man, let's make some gravy with these yum-yums in the bottom of this iron skillet. And so we did. He's like, oh, dear God.
My dad's the gravy maker. He never showed us how to make gravy so that he could be like, this is my gravy, that kind of deal. So
there's a comment.
I just need to add liquor cabinet.
Actually, funny you say that, because in some of her videos with the little rack that goes inside the lid, she'll put her bottle of oak whiskey, whatever that is.
Yep.
Tortilla, peanut butter, banana, and honey. I like that, AJ.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'm going to show one of the last viewers a picture here, because this is gold right here, and this is a nice work on Photoshop I did right out of college. But check this baby out. So there. Oh, it's hard to see the screen. Dang it.
Tip it.
Just
forward.
tip it a little bit more.
Tip the top of it forward. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Jack Daniels one?
Jack Daniels. So you've got your kegerator.
It's a bar.
Kegerator.
You've got your kegerator right there.
What
Cooler.
the hell?
Sorry, I'm not left-handed, so this is kind of rough. You're shelving up top. I mean, what more could you need? Oh, this is actually a shot. Oh, it's the wrong side. That on that side is actually a shot holder.
Hey,
Right
wait a minute. You're gonna be at More Expo, right?
So.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Come
I
on.
don't, guys. Okay, so
It's in April.
Was last year the first year for them?
No,
second.
it's the second.
Second.
And it was bigger than the
And
first.
it doubled from the first year.
It was bigger than the first, but so we're in Colorado, so when me and Dad traveled, like the show was good. We sold, like kind of averagely what we sell, but we just were like, should we travel that far to go? If you guys are going to be there and people are going to be there, then
well, we're gonna hang out.
I love Chris. Chris is a badass. Just saying.
Yeah. So he's already filled the 80,000 indoors, and he's tripled the outdoor from last year.
So is this the one that was in wintertime or spring?
This is going to be in April 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah, he moved it to spring.
Okay, see, because last year I was freezing.
The biggest snowstorm we've ever had in the world.
There's a picture of me in my Sanooks with all I brought was like Sanooks leggings. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I'm from Colorado, but I'm just standing there in 2-degree weather, like, what's up? It's cool.
That's awesome. Well, what I was going to say is if you have a version of that one or one with the kegerator and all that kind of stuff, there's going to be a recovery room with Overland Attic. They're a company just outside of Springfield.
Okay.
They're sponsors of ours. And the recovery room is basically where you're going to go get drunk because they're going to have drinks there. They're going to make drinks. They're going to have stuff. And I think if we could work it out in a way that this is there for them to,
where was
for
this
people to see. This is the first year. This will be the first year.
Dude.
They're rolling out. Chris and Chad are rolling out videos that are drinks that you make while camping.
Okay, so can I just tell you guys, not only is this the ultimate kitchen box, but it's the ultimate bar box. And let me just show you. This might be a little explicit content, but this is my birthday by the pool on the tailgate and go making drinks for everybody this summer. Just saying. Okay.
Oh, shit balls.
It's a big deal.
I'm going to have 2 of these.
So wait.
No,
so I just had this crazy idea, maybe idea/vision, but that sparked something. You have the perfect camp kitchen, the perfect bar box. You need a stripper pole.
An attachment.
You need a stripper pole attachment.
Yeah.
Well, guys, what are we getting into here? Okay? I don't know if we. I mean, this is family.
Look. Even look.
No. This show is not necessarily family. I mean,
come on. You got the perfect camp kitchen.
I'm for the whole family. You can get a griddle, stripper pole if you want.
Yeah.
That's not going to look good in the store, guys.
No, but it would look really good on the Sprinter van.
Yep.
What is just a stripper pole hanging off the RV rail?
Damn it.
Yeah.
If you go to overlandattic.com, they have these cool multicolored LED lights that you can string out. I mean, it's epic.
Sound system.
Saying it looks like a stripper?
Ooh, we need a stripper. We need a box. We need a speaker box.
Speaker box
that'll connect onto the side.
Yeah, guys. All you do is you just put that baby right in here.
You just put that baby right there.
You can hook it wherever you want. I get my little bows and I just hook it.
See? Right they've already thought of it.
All right. Everything but the stripper pole.
I think it was thought of. They just can't they just they're trying to be, friendly.
I get it.
Family friendly.
You guys know when you look at someone's campsite or like a tailgater, like they're already like, I already have my things. Some people are just like, I already have my things. And you're like, okay, not trying to. So I feel like that's how it is with Bluetooth speakers. Some people are like, oh, you have a Bose, or
Yeah.
Just let them do that. That's their creative side,
Yeah, no, I agree. And they clip on and hook onto things all over the
Yeah.
I think it's
and
awesome.
I'm one of those that I believe in music at camp. I know there's some people like, oh,
too.
you shouldn't have any sound. It should be quiet. The sounds of nature. I'll go to sleep to that. But while I'm awake, I want a little bit of camp or something playing.
I'm serious.
While you're cooking.
You guys need to go follow me on Instagram and watch my story. That's Tailgate and Go, because at the end, you see my birthday party. You should listen to my warm up to get those drinks made. Just saying.
Oh, yes. That is happening right after we get done here.
Perfect.
Well, awesome. Tell everybody your social media, where they can find you.
So all of our handles, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Tailgate in Go. And it's not Tailgate and Go, Tailgate in. As in Nancy, G-O. So check that out. Check us out. Come like us. We're sharing all kinds of videos. We share fan pictures. So if you have any pictures of your box, we love to share people's adventures. But yeah.
Okay. And you're going to post a link in the comments, right? For the 10% for everybody that's listening or watching.
Yes, sir.
Just everybody that's listening, if you'll go to the Facebook page, that's where Taylor will put it. She'll put a link in there, and you can just add it as a comment later on to this episode. So perfect. Okay. And if you need help, just let us know and we'll make sure you get that done. Yeah. I could see a little bit of like, uh-oh, he gave me homework.
I know what's going on.
Okay. Very good. All right. You have been
She hasn't been too deep into the gummies yet.
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm straight edge.
Okay. Yeah, and I didn't have any.
Yeah,
gummies.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, I didn't have any gummies with me, or I'd have been stoned as you wouldn't believe. But anyway,
guys,
you've been fun. You have to go. You have to go to more, or we just have to figure out the next thing that you're going to be at that we can all hang out, because I think it'd be a blast. Get some videos, do we do camp conversation where we sit around the campfire? It's funny. We've tried to record these and I still haven't listened to the one from the last camp. I don't even know if it made it, but we've done it a few times. And for whatever reason, I think we just get too crazy and my recorder goes,
turn it
hell
off.
No, we can't do that.
I know this. My next trip through Colorado, I got 2 spots to stop. One is Tailgate and Go, and the other is just up the road in Eagle at Quiet Cat Bikes, electric bikes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, very good. You have been a lot of fun. Everybody go check them out.
Tailgate and Go, baby.
Stick around for just a second, but we're getting ready to get off of here. So thank you, Taylor, for being on the show. I really do appreciate it. Your dad has come up with something that is unique and needed and just a genius idea.
He took an old idea and made it into a Swiss Army knife,
Right on. And tell your brother.
Okay, I will.
Okay, perfect. All right, Lee, thank you so much for what you do, pushing all the buttons, getting this whole thing going. Everybody that's listening and watching, love you guys so much. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Share this thing to everybody. I appreciate everybody out there. And whatever you do, make sure that you go all over.